Hey guys, welcome back to Life with 18 Cats. I'm Kim if you're new here. Welcome. Glad to see ya. Hi Ginger, how you doing, honey? Hi Tyler. Um, so we're just gonna do a little chit chat tonight. I think I mentioned this last night. Somebody had asked me. I just realized that my spin mop is in the background. That's my guest tonight. My guest is my spin mop. I'm gonna tell you, actually, it kind of is my guest a little bit in a roundabout way. We'll get into that. Just hang on. But I mentioned last night that a couple people had asked me if I would kind of explain how the kitties got their names, why they got their names, who named them, just origin stories on their names. And I thought, that's kind of a fun idea because I know I've touched on a couple of them here and there, but I've never sat down and actually given you guys a full-on spread of each of the kitties and how they got their names and actually who named them because I didn't name all of them. So we're gonna do that. But the reason why I said the spin mop is kind of a guest, I don't know. I'm stretching with that. I'm really reaching with that one. Actually, I was just gonna touch on something. Because I was actually getting ready to go live and I went, oh my god, am I really gonna wear these? Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing the rattiest pair of old sweatpants that I own. As you can see, there's holes in them and everything else. And I thought, how am I going to go on a live stream looking like this? And then I thought to myself, you want to know why? You want to know why? Here's why. I work full time. I have 20 cats and I have a pretty nice home. Why? Because I work, I come home, I do litter boxes, I feed kitties, I hang out on the couch with the kitties, I play on the floor with the kitties, I'm scrubbing messes when they get made. So you know what? I'm never going to come in here in a three-piece suit or what do they call them? A blazer or a one of those those sport, the things that the women wear to work. You know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what they're called, okay? I'm not coming in here with no Michael Kors, Louis Vuitton, or anything like that. You're never going to see me in here with some stuff like that on. Why? Because I'm real. Because this is my real reality, guys. So yeah, so right before I was thinking to myself, oh, I should change pants. And I was like, no, I'm not changing pants because this is my home. This is what I do. And I'm comfortable. And for a lot of you guys, I know that a lot of you guys watch some of these channels. I mean, we've talked about this before too, and I just want to reiterate it because I think it's worth repeating. Um, I before I started this channel, I would watch channels and I would see these women with all these cats and this beautiful house and these three-piece suits on and all this stuff. And I'm just like, oh my God, I feel so inadequate about myself now. And I'd be like, I don't even care. I just, what the heck? And I found myself once in a while striving for that kind of perfection and never attaining it. Why? Because it's not my reality. And so, yes, I've got a new laptop, and this goes along with, so that's why I said that the spin mop is kind of part of this, is you're going to see a spin mop in the background of my videos. Why? Not because I didn't clean up, but because I keep that thing on deck at all times. I refill it 3 to 4 times a day. Even when I'm working, I come home, the first thing I do is I say hi to the kitties, put my stuff down, fill the spin mop bucket, and walk around and make sure there's no messes. And that's what I do. So, yeah. And Barbara's in here. Hi, Barbara. How are you doing, honey? Cam's in here. Hi, Kim, fur babies, Ginger, and all humans. Hi, honey. Dressed to impress. Yes, I am dressed to impress. Cam says, I love your shirt. I know I love this shirt too. I think it's so cute. It's so my life. Nah. Ginger says, Tyler says that would be weird and funny. It would be if I walked in here with a three-piece suit on, just all Louis Vuitton out. I don't even know if Louis Vuitton makes those things. Is that what am I wrong there? See, I don't even know. Does Louis Vuitton even make clothing or is it just purses and stuff? I don't know. I don't even know. Some red sole shoes. What are those things called? Red bottom shoes. Red bottom shoes? Red bottom shoes. I don't even remember. Anyways, so I just wanted to tell you that, yeah, the spin mop's in the background and you're going to see that. So yes, I have a new laptop. I might get little things here and there to up the production value, but my house and me are always going to remain the same. Always going to remain the same. It doesn't matter how far we take this. It really doesn't, because I will always be me and my cats will always be my cats, and my home will always be my home. It is never going to be a museum. It is never going to be like that. And I'm not going to come on here with a three-piece suit unless I'm going to court for something. Then I might come in here with a three-piece suit and go, hey guys, how do I look for court? Do I look okay? That kind of thing, sure. But not for just hanging around the house. And today I am hanging around the house. Pantsuit. That's what I was thinking of, Ginger. Thank you. What was that? That was like the Hillary Clinton thing, the pantsuit thing. Yeah. Oh, Jerry's in here. Hi, Jerry. How are you doing, honey? Hey, hon. We are giving away a PC tonight, so I am modding a stream tonight. Wanted to stop by and drop a like and some love. Thank you so much, honey, and have fun with your modding. I know you guys. I know you enjoy that. Cam, y'all need to order at least one of Kim's kitty shirts. They are so soft. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you like them. I'm so glad you like them. I really am. That's so awesome. Thank you so much, Cam, for that. So I rewatched some of the stream last night, and I was like, oh my god, the quality's so much better. Yay! I was so excited. I was so happy. And I also realized that see, I'm used to yelling for these things because my other laptop, the microphone was just not the greatest. So I had to yell in order for my voice to come through. And then I watched last night and I'm like, God, Kim, stop yelling. Why are you hollering so much? Kim, you have a photo text. Show the. Oh, okay. Hang on. I'm getting it. Hang on. Jerry sent me a photo text, apparently. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to show you this. Look at the kitty. Look at that. You got. Wait, which way am I going? This way. Look at the baby. Look at how cute the baby is. Oh my God, it's too cute. Oh, Jerry, thanks for sharing that, honey. I love it. That's so cute. That's adorable. Oh, Pumpkin. I love the little pictures of the kitties. They're so cute. Mr. Puddles, FYI, there's days I wear my PJs or nightgown all day long. Barbara, listen, same. On the weekends, listen, unless I have to actually leave the house, and here's the thing. It depends on where I got to leave the house to. Now, if I'm just running up to the gas station to get ice, chances are I'm not changing out of my jammies. No. Nope. I'm going to be in my jammies pretty much the whole entire weekend. Now, I'm going to change out of my jammies for you guys for like a live stream or something, just because now am I going to get all dressed up? No, I'm not. Nope. Because you know what? Here's one of the things that I love about this channel. I have gotten so comfortable with being just me. Because I remember in the very recent past, even since I've been in Missouri, when I first got down here, I wouldn't even go to work without putting on mascara, some makeup, my hair, whatever. I wouldn't even go to work without doing all those things. In fact, if I was running late, I would get to the store and I would put my makeup on in the car real quick before going in the store. And about the same time I started this channel, I finally was like, you know what? I don't need to do all that. I'm not that. I don't need to be doing that anymore. That's not where I'm at. If somebody doesn't like me for who I am and the way I look naturally, then that's just too bad, because you know what? This is what life gave me and I'm happy with it. I look in the mirror and I go, you know what? I think I'm doing pretty damn good for being 49. And for the past that I have, I think I'm doing pretty damn good. So this channel has really given me a lot of self-esteem and courage and self-acceptance. And I love it. And I love it so much. And I'm so glad that you guys are all here, because you guys actually give me a lot of that too. So thank you guys for all that. Thank you for all the acceptance and all the love and everything you guys do all the time, because I love being just me. I love not having to put on a fake front. And I don't have to put on any kind of like false airs just to get somebody's attention. So yeah, thank you guys for all that. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys all feel comfortable just being you here too, because that's really what I want. I just want everybody to be comfortable being themselves and being who they are, and just relaxing, just getting along and having fun, and just being the supportive, wonderful people we are. So I just wanted to say all that. I don't know why it popped in my head right before stream, and I went, you know what? I'm going to talk about this. So I talked about it. All right, cool. Good talk, guys. Glad we were all here for that. Thanks for listening. Welcome to my TED Talk. No, I'm just kidding. Jerry says he is in Daddy's chair. He took control of it, so hubby is sitting in his PC chair. Puddles is sleeping soundly. I love that. Camellia, this is Cammy. Something happened to my channel. What? Honey, what happened to your channel? No. What happened to your channel, honey? I want to know. Nothing bad, right? Did something bad happen? No. I hope not. I hope you're okay. I hope everything's okay. I'm hoping you're going to tell me that it was just some glitch that just something got messed up and you're in the process of fixing it, right? What? Wait, why? Oh, hey, Jenna. How you doing, honey? Wait. Cammy, why did it get suspended? We are live. Love y'all. I will remain in chat, but I have it muted at the moment because I need to work. Okay, that's oh, that's okay. I gotcha. I gotcha, Jerry. Yeah, you don't know why? No, honey. So is it suspended or is it just, are they not taking it away completely, are they? Oh my God. I'm so sorry, honey. I can't imagine why that would happen to you. I'm so sorry, sweetie. I am so sorry. That sucks. Aw, babe. That makes me very sad. I hope, you know what? I hope it gets sorted out. I hope you like write to YouTube and talk to them and try to find out why and maybe challenge it because that's not right. That's not fair. What the heck did you do to get suspended? That's crazy. Everything I do on here and I'm not suspended and you get suspended. What the heck? That's not fair. That's not fair at all. That's not fair at all. So yeah, so like you saw in the name of the live stream, what did I name it? What's in a name? Yeah, God, I couldn't remember for a second. Listen, senior moment. That I'm gonna claim that. Hi, Feline. So what's in a name? So I figured we will go through and we will talk about they should tell you why that's not right. No, I agree, Cam. I'm 100% in agreement with you. And you know, that sad thing is that that's not always how it works. They don't always tell you. They just do things and then you're just left guessing and it sucks really bad. So I'm sorry, Cammy. I'm so sorry that that happened, honey. But yeah, so I figured we're going to go through kitties and talk about names, how we got our names, who named us, and any meaning behind it. Let's start with Feline. How's that sound? Come here, Feline. Come here, my little Feline. Okay, so here's my little Feline. Here's my Feline. Yes, here's my little Feline. There's my little Feline. Hello, pretty girl. Look how beautiful she is. She's so pretty. Yes. So Feline, as you can tell, she's kind of a deer color. She's got kind of like the deer kind of coloring on her, especially an adult deer. And I wanted a name that was, and just so you guys know, I'm a huge fan of Disney movies, especially old Disney movies, the older ones, the ones I grew up on. So I wanted a name that was kind of in the realm of a Disney movie, but at the same time, not something that was too common, like, you know, Bambi done to death, you know, things like that. So one of my favorite movies as a kid. Oh, do you like it, Jenna? Yay, I'm so glad. Thanks, Dad. So one of my favorite movies when I was growing up was Bambi. But again, going for Flower or Thumper or Bambi just seemed really just too done. And so I was trying to think of something better than that. So a lot of us, I mean, a lot of people, because when I tell people the story, they're like, what? They don't realize. So in the movie Bambi, after the mom is gone, spoiler alert for those of you that haven't seen it, I hope there's no kids watching right now that haven't seen Bambi. But after the mom is gone, there's a movie after the mom is gone. But I think a lot of us as kids, we kind of we were traumatized by that, which I mean I understand. We kind of stopped right there. It's like our memory stops at that point because once that happened, we were all like, oh my God, we were so traumatized and so wrecked by that that our brains stopped taking in the information afterwards. But after that happens, the remainder of the movie is spent talking about how Bambi grows up and Thumper grows up and Flower grows up. And at the end of the movie, they show that they all become victims of being Twitter pated. And if you guys watch Bambi, you know what Twitter pated is. And so Flower gets a girlfriend, and her name is Petunia. Thumper gets a girlfriend, and her name is Miss Bunny. and Bambi gets a girlfriend, and her name is Feline. So that's where Feline got her name from. I wanted a deer color, because she's got the deer coloring. So I wanted something like, something that represented that. And I wanted something that not everybody was doing. So it's Feline the feline. Listen, all that thought literally went into her name, just so you know. So yeah, so that's Feline's name, and that's why she has her name, and that's where it came from. And Tammy's here. Hi, Tammy. How you doing, honey? But yeah, that's how she got her name. So there you go. Now you guys got Feline's story. Next would be Mr. Sherlock. Come here, Mr. Sherlock. Come here, handsome boy. Come here, my handsome Sherlock. Okay, next is this handsome boy. This is my Sherlock. Yes. My little Sherlock Holmes. Yes, you are. You little Sherlock Holmes. You are my little Christmas tree nose. That's right. You got a good Christmas tree nose, don't you? Yes, you do. Mwah. So there's our little Sherlock. Yes, we do have little Sherlock. Mwah. Sherlock, I did not name. So sure, my old yeller to my mom said she would never take me to another movie because I cried. I know, right? Oh my God, I know. Christmas tree nose cam. Yes, you're right. And Charlene's here. Hi, Charlene. How you doing, sweetie? Great to have you in here, sweetie. Sherlock, I did not name. Sherlock actually got his name from my son. So when I got Sherlock, what he wanted to name him something else. What was, I think it was Rosie. Listen, does anybody a Doctor Who fan? Please tell me if anybody in here is a Doctor Who fan. So my son at the time I got Sherlock was really into Doctor Who. Okay. And I think the very first Doctor, I think the girl in that show's name was Rosie. Please, somebody in here correct me if I'm wrong. I know we got some nerds in here. Come on, my nerds. Where's my nerds? Where's my nerds at? Where's Stephanie at? Where's Heather at? Cammy, you should know. Right? Come on. Cammy, you got to be a Doctor Who fan. Please. Barbara. Yes, Rosie. Okay. Barbara, look at that. Barbara coming out of the woodwork with a yes. Thank you, Barbara. So my son wanted to name him Rosie because at first, when I first brought him home, I thought he was a girl. Listen, you're gonna hear that repeated a couple times tonight. Okay, I'm sorry. When they're very tiny babies, it's hard to tell. And he was only like one of my first kitties. So we have a Rosie. Oh, do you really? So I was not the greatest at being able to tell a girl from a boy, in the beginning. I don't think anybody really is born knowing that right off the bat for cats. I learned over the years. But yeah, so I thought he was a girl. So my son's like, I want to name him Rosie. I'm like, okay, fine. So then we figured out that he's a boy. I was like, well, Jake, we can't name the cat Rosie anymore because it's a boy. So his second pick was Sherlock, because at the time it was Doctor Who and Sherlock. Those were the two shows that he was very into. And by the way, my son is the reason why I end up binge watching the Sherlock shows with Benedict Cumberbatch. And oh my gosh, anybody that has watched that series all the way through. So I started watching it and binge watched it. I think it's to the end of season 2, the cliffhanger. And I called my son immediately after. I was like, Jacob, why did you do this to me? He's like, what? I go, I just got to the end of the series, or what's out. And I go, when does the next season start? He goes, oh yeah, whenever it feels like it. He goes, it was like 2 years between the last 2 seasons. I'm like, what? I'm so mad. So yeah, so I've held a grudge against my son for that one. I will never take his advice for a show ever again, because that one that bummed me out. I had to wait 1.5 years for the next series. Oh, I was so mad. Anyway, so Sherlock got his name because at the time my son was supposed to be Rosie, got changed to Sherlock because my son was into Doctor Who and Sherlock at the time. So that's that story. Next would be Jenna. You might have to help me out a little bit. I know you got a list. I got a list too, but it's in the kitchen. I don't want to run back and forth. I think it would be Tiny Whiny next. Pretty sure. Right? Or would it be Mark's? Gosh darn it. Jenna, help. Your new laptop is very clear in the video, by the way. Thank you so much, Tammy. My dad did a wonderful job. He did a great job. He got me a great gift, and I'm so happy about it. Like I said, I'm looking at it right now, and I'm like, every line, dude. I can see every line. Help, Jenna. Who comes after Sherlock? Is it Tiny Whiny and Lucifer, and then Marcel? I think it goes Tiny Whiny, Lucifer. No, Tiny Whiny, Lucifer, Princess, then Marcel. Yes, that's how it goes, right? Right. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so I'm trying to do this in order so that I know I hit everybody. That's the only way I can do this without forgetting anybody. So yeah, so we got Feline, we got Sherlock. Let's go with Tiny Whiny. Tiny Whiny should be next. Yes, thank you. So Tiny Whiny, hey Liners, can you come here and say hi? Listen, we gotta at least do a debut. Yeah, we gotta make a cameo. So this is our Tiny Whiny. As you can see, he is not very tiny, nor is he whiny at all. In fact, he barely ever makes a sound. I don't even really know what his meow really sounds like. Like if he meowed, I'd be like, what is that? Hi, Tiny Wonders. Hi, little wonder boy. But this is my Tiny Whiny. And like I said, he is neither tiny nor is he whiny. However, the very first litter of kittens I was ever exposed to and took care of was I'm not at my notebook either. Okay, I think we got this, Jen. I think we got this. I just had to think for a second, and I can kind of go back and remember who came in what order. But the first litter of kittens I ever got was from a friend of mine, and there were 6 of them. I ended up finding homes for 4 of them. I kept 2, and the 2 that I kept were 2 kitties that I named Crybaby and Rocky. And both of those kitties ended up gone. I was very young. I was very new to all this. I didn't have them fixed or anything, and so they were indoor outdoor cats. And unfortunately, being not fixed, they didn't come back one day. So those kitties were gone. My fault, my mistake. And like I said, we all live and we learn. Unfortunately, sometimes we learn the hard way, and I learned the hard way. But yeah, so unfortunately, I lost Crybaby and Rocky to the outdoors. But years later, that same friend came back to me because her same cat had another litter of kittens, but only had 2, and she didn't want to take care of them. Well, as soon as she showed me the 2 kittens, I just about lost it. Because here was a kitten that is literally an identical replica of Crybaby, and that would be Tiny Whiny. So without even knowing anything about his personality or anything like that, I was like, I need to give him a name that is reminiscent of Crybaby because he's literally, they could be twins. They have the same mom. I'm thinking she hooked up with the same dad too, because when I say they are identical, they are identical. So I was like, I want to give him a name that's representative of Tiny Whiny because they are so similar, but I'm not going to, or Crybaby, but I don't want to name him Crybaby. And the reason why Crybaby got his name, by the way, is because he would literally sit at your foot. And if he wanted your attention, he would sit there and just meow the longest, loudest meow. Oh my God. And so I was like, listen, Crybaby. One day I told myself, listen, Crybaby, you need to stop it. And the name just kind of stuck. So that's how we ended up with that name. So Tiny Whiny got his name because it was just paying homage to his older brother from years earlier. And I think he's grown into the name. Oh, Cammy, I'm so sorry, honey. I know you're mad. I know. Listen, Cammy, the only thing I can tell you, I know you didn't do anything wrong. I know. And that's the crappy thing about it, sweetie, is that sometimes YouTube, they do things and there's just no rhyme or reason to it and you don't understand. But like I said, yeah, Jenna put something in here a little while ago. She said something about she need to check it happened to Jenna too, and it was a YouTube error, and she was able to get it fixed and gain access back to her account. So just check your email, see what they've sent you, because they had to have sent you something. They had to have sent you something saying that your account's suspended, blah, blah, blah. And there should be somewhere in there that you should be able to reply, or someplace you can contact. There should be some kind of contact information where you can challenge it or appeal it. I would say start there, sweetie. But yeah, Tiny Whiny's kind of grown into his name because you know how you call a bald guy a curly and you call a big, huge, massive guy tiny. He's kind of grown into that name. He's neither tiny nor is he whiny, so it kind of fits. He's a gentle giant, and he's a wonderful soul, and he's just a sweet soul, and so tiny whiny just kind of fits him after all that. So, yeah, so that's where tiny whiny got his name. Now, I got to grab another one. Hold on, because we're gonna try to go through. We're gonna try to do it like an up close and personal, so you guys, because like I said, we get new people in here all the time, and I'd love to be able to have new people see the kitties one at a time and hear a little bit of how they got their names. So let's see. Come here, Lulu. Come here, my little Lulu. Oh my gosh. Okay. So this is the other half of that litter. This is Lucifer. And I know a lot of people don't like his name, which is fine. That's fair. If you look at him, I don't know if you can see it in this right now, but you can see his little fangs right there. His fangs are always sticking out. But when we got him and Tiny Whiny, I thought we had gotten, oh yeah, and by the way, for anybody that's seen the Never-Ending Story, if you watch that part with that black like dog guy in the cave, he looks just like that dog in the cave. He really does. But anyways, so when we got these two, I thought I had a boy and a girl, right? So I was like, okay, so we had Tiny Whiny, and the other one was gonna be Lucy. And of course, same old story, Kim was wrong. And after 2 months of calling this cat Lucy, I did too, Kim, with my cat named Cat. Oh my God, that's so funny. So we called him Lucy for 2 months. He knew his name, right? And then one day I realized that he wasn't a girl. And I was like, well, crap, now what do we do? I don't know. I'm not going to keep calling a boy, Lucy. So I was like, we could go Lucifer. And this is the thing. I know that people don't like that name, but I don't spell it like that. It's Luci, because that's originally what his name was, Lucy, hyphen, fur, Fur. Yeah. So it's Lucifer. For those of you that think, oh my God, she named her cat Lucifer. No, it's Lucifer. Get it right, guys. Get it right. Come on. That's what we did. So yeah, so his name is actually Lucifer, and we basically affectionately call him Lulu. So now is where we're going to have nicknames, because so far nobody has had nicknames. Fleen is just Fleen. Sherlock's just Sherlock. Tiny Whiny is just, well, actually, Tiny Whiny is either Tiny Whiny or Whiners. I call them Whiners all the time. And then Lucifer is Lulu. Yes, exactly, Jerry. Well, yeah, and that's the second time it happened to me. So yeah, that exactly a Sable situation. So yeah, so that's how Lucifer got his name. But Lucifer and Tiny Whiny are brothers. That was the two kitties that were brought to me by my friend, and those are the two kitties I took in. Now, that same week, I received a call from another friend with 2 more kittens, and this time 2 girls. And those 2 girls were my pretty princess and her sister Precious. Yeah. Huh. Yes. Princess, I'm sure you can see, is self-explanatory because she's a pretty princess. And I did not come up with Princess and Precious either. Actually, it was the girlfriend that brought me the 2 kittens. We were sitting there looking at both the kittens going, what are we going to name them? What are we going to name them? And she goes, well, this one definitely looks like a little pretty princess. And I'm like, no, you're right about that. And the other one, she goes, this one's just so precious. And I'm like, oh my God, Princess and Precious. Perfect. So that's how we ended up naming Princess and her sister Precious. Now, as you guys know, or some of you guys know, Precious is still with us. However, she's in the shadow box now. But we still have Princess here in full form. And so that's how she got her name, because she is a pretty princess. And for those of you that have been around the channel for a while and you have seen her demeanor, you know that she has completely 100% lived up to her name. So yes, her name is Princess, but we call her pretty princess. So that is her nickname, pretty princess. And I don't think I really have any other nicknames for her. Just pretty princess. Right, pretties? Well, pretty pretties, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Lucifer is adorable. He is so adorable. I'm not even kidding. He's the cutest little thing. He likes to boop my nose. That's his way of telling me that he wants me to pet him. So I'll be sitting here watching TV and he'll just walk up to me and just start going to my nose. He's like, Mom, I'm here. I'm like, okay, how you doing? So yeah, so that's Princess's name and how she got hers. Like I said, she's pretty self-explanatory. She's a pretty princess. My very first cat in my home was Iddy. Yeah, Idabelle Michelle Nicholson was her full name. That is so adorable. I love that. I absolutely love that. Um, so now after Pretty Princess should be Marcel. God dang it, I gotta think. Should be Marcel. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Marcel Lewis, come here. Come here. Can I show you to everybody? I will put you back. Come here, sir. Listen, you don't come out of your chair. Listen, big boy. Listen, my big boy. Okay, so to give you guys an idea how big Marcel is, this is how big Marcel is. Marcel is a big boy. He is a very large boy. He is massive. He is one big chunk. Yes, he is a big chunk. But if you look at him, look at his face, he's got a white face and he's got little white paws. Yes, don't you? You got little white face and little white paws, huh? So he instantly reminded me of a mime. So he reminded me of a mime. And so I went with the I got my account back. Yay! Look at you go, girl. I love it so much. I'm so glad. Yay. Congratulations, honey. I'm so glad. That was quick. So obviously it was a mistake on their part because you didn't do anything wrong, and we all know that. But yeah, so I went for the most famous mime in the world, and that would be Marcel Marceau. So his full name, well, his name is Marcel Marceau. My daughter, and I don't know why, and she never did have an explanation, it just popped in her head one day. She met him and she was like, Marcel Lewis. And I was like, why Marcel Lewis? She's like, I don't know, it just seemed to fit. So his full name is now Marcel Lewis Marceau. So that was a combination of me and my daughter naming him. But yes, he got his name because of the fact that he has a white face with little white paws, and he just reminded me of a mime. So that was just as simple as that. So after Marcel would be, ooh, you know what? I think it would be Perfect. Or Polly. Which one is it? Polly or Perfect? You don't know what happened. I know. His nose kind of looks like a heart. I know it does. He's so cute, huh? He's adorable. He does have like a little heart, little nose, right? Hang on, I gotta check. Hang on, guys. I gotta look. Marcel is set. Clean. Sherlock. White. Use her. Princess. Oh, perfect. Good Marcel. Okay. Perfect. Where's Perfect? Perfect kitten. There she is. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Okay. Okay, see now I'm wrong sometimes too. It actually goes Perfect and then Marcel. Yeah. So I don't know if we got that wrong all over the place, Jenna, but listen, okay. So anyway, so this is Perfect. This is my perfect little kitten. Hello, perfect girl. She is a diluted calico. Aren't you? She's a diluted long-haired calico. She is also the mom to Figaro and Amber. And there's not much of a story for her name, except for I got a perfect hair in my mouth now. But her name is actually spelled Purr hyphen FECT. Capital FECT. She came along right after when I still had Perfect or Princess and Precious. And I was kind of on a roll with the girl names with P's. So I was trying to stick with the P names. I don't know what I was thinking at the time. Listen, guys, I don't know what I was thinking at the time. So I was trying to think of another P name that wasn't like a human name. I have a Feline and Perfect T. I know, it's so cute. It's so awesome. I love that. That's so awesome. Thank you so much, Cam. I'm so appreciative of that. Really, I am. I'm so. It makes me so happy to know that somebody's walking around with my kitty's names on their back and the channel logo. That blows my mind, and I love it so much. So thank you so much, Kim. I really do appreciate it. But I wanted a P name, but I did not want a human name. I wanted something that was, like a cat name, something, whatever. So after sitting there with a couple of friends of mine going through a bunch of different names that started with P, I was like, what about perfect? And we spell it like this. And everybody's like, that's kind of cool. I like that. So that's how we ended up. I just ended up picking a P name and I just picked perfect. And I don't know why. I don't know why I went with that, but I did. But it worked out. It worked out. It worked out. Now I got to go check again. Hang on. So I'm going to do this a couple times, guys. Who's that? Marcel. Marcel, then it goes Polly. Polly. Okay, and then I know the next four, guys. I got the next four. Okay, so the next one would be, Tyler says, no Dr. Watson. Actually, yes, we did have a Watson at one time. We did. Watson is also in the shadow box. Sorry, Tyler. The next one would be, Little Miss Polly Doodlebug. This is Polly. And the reason why she is Polly, like I said, the P name thing kind of ended up working out on accident because then I got Polly here. And Polly is polydactyl. She has extra toes. So that's how she got her name. Nothing real creative, but she's Polly Doodlebug. Why is she Polly Doodlebug? Because I used to, when she was little, I used to be like, oh, Polly Wally Doodle all the day. And then it went from Polly Wally Doodle to just Polly Doodle, and then Polly Doodlebug. It was one of those evolution names. I don't know, you guys. But yeah, so her name actually just is because she's polydactyl, and I thought that was cute. So yeah, so the P names stick, right? Yeah, we get more P names later on. Are those paw prints on your? Yes, they are. You mean right here? Yes. I actually, listen, this is why I shouldn't be allowed to go to like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Don't let me go to those places because I went to one of those places and I found a rubber stamp of a paw print. I was like, oh my God. So I went around the house and I put paw prints around that door frame and around this door frame and they're on the other door frames. Yeah, I did that. I did that. And I'm not going to apologize for it. Not gonna. Can't make me. Anyways. So yeah, so Polly got her name just because she's polydactyl, and then it turned into Polly Doodlebug. So that's her nickname. And like I said, it's one of those evolution names. It was Polly Wally Doodle all the day, and then Polly Doodle, then Polly Doodlebug, and then Doodlebug, and sometimes it's just Bug. Yeah, that's how she got her name. Okay, so that's Polly. Next would be, where is he? Where'd he go? He was just out here. Hang on. Where's he at? No, that's me. Mimic! Where's my Mimic? Where's my little Mimic? Mittens! There he is! Come here, Mimic! Come to Mama! Come here, Mimic! Okay, so next we have Mr. Mimic. Mr. Mittens. Okay, Mr. Mittens. I mean, it should be Mr. Whiskers. Look at those whiskers, you guys. Look at those whiskers. They're so long. He's got such regal whiskers. They're so long, you guys. Look at them. They're just so long. Where are they? Look at how long they are. You guys had long whiskers, sir. Mittens, I did not name. I actually got Mittens. I think he is very handsome, but he's a bully. I know you're a handsome bully boy, aren't you? And you know it. So Mittens, I actually got him when he was like, I think he was like a year and a half old when I got him. A girlfriend of mine, she called me because her friend had a kitty and her friend had to move unexpectedly. Oh, thank you so much, Ginger. I'm so glad you guys like it. I'm so glad it's so much better. But yeah, so she had a friend who needed to move unexpectedly and she couldn't take the cat with her and they needed someone to take the cat. So she called me, of course. And so I said, sure, I'll take the cat. And his name was already Mittens. And I don't know why they named him Mittens, but his name is Mittens. And Cam gifted a membership and David got it. Thank you so much, Cam. Congratulations, David, on the membership. Cam, you're a rock star. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it. I really, really do. So So yeah, so Mittens had his name already. I had nothing to do with that one. I never did get an explanation as to why they named him Mittens. I think they just named him Mittens because he's a cat, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll name him Mittens." I don't know. It's kind of a common cat name, I think. Yeah, it is. So yeah, so Mittens actually came with his name. I had nothing to do with that, but he's Mittens. He's also named Mitt Mitt. He's also named Bully Boy. He's not a little bully boy. He is. Anybody that's been around this channel long enough knows that that's a true statement. Thank you, Cam. I really appreciate it, honey. I seriously do. I really appreciate you always being in here doing that. That's phenomenal, and it's so nice, and I'm very happy. Thank you. And ASMR's in here. He looks like he's wearing mittens. You know, you're right. He kind of does. Now that you say that, I guess I never thought about that. Good job, ASMR. Thank you for jumping in here with that common sense answer, because you know what? I never actually thought about that, but now that I look at his little paws, he does look like he's wearing little mittens. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Maybe I'm too close to the situation to see the concept of that. I don't know. I don't know. I'm silly. So next on the agenda, we have, because now we have Mittens in the house. So we're going in order, guys. So now we have Mittens in my house, and we have Perfect in my house. Well, Perfect and Mittens had kittens. Perfect and Princess also had kittens. And I kept 2 of the kittens out of the 5 that were born. One of them would be this is originally the boy, because all of the little kitties, when they were born, all 5 of them, well, all 4 of them were all girls. Tammy says, "Oh hell, it would be dangerous for me to have a paw print stamp too." I'm telling you, it was dangerous. I still have it, but I don't know where it is. Thank God. I'm not going to look for it either. Ow, tiny mine, that's my foot. So when we first had the kittens, we had 4 girls and 1 boy, and all the girls got names, but I couldn't think of a name for this guy. So I just kept calling him Little Boy. It was Little Boy. This is Little Boy, Little Boy, Little Boy, Little Boy. Yeah, him's a little boy. He's just a little boy. He's just a little boy. And he snorts like a pig. I hope you guys can hear that. Yeah, see, he sounds like a pug, you guys. I told you. I know, figured you sound like a little pug. Here, I'll put you over here. Here you go. So Mittens looks like my Stormy in his face. Oh, that's so sweet. He's adorable. He really is. He's adorable. Doesn't change the fact that he's a bully and he's very naughty sometimes, but he's adorable. He really is adorable. He's such a handsome boy, and he's got the most gorgeous long whiskers. I absolutely love it. But Figaro here has got long whiskers as well, as you can see, because that is Mittens' son. And so, like I said, couldn't think of a name for him. I kept calling him the little boy. Well, that was the same time that it was right after. Well, he was born right before my stepdad passed away, and then right after my stepdad passed away, I ended up moving back to my mom's house to help out with the house and the kids and everything else, and to take care of my mom. And when I got there, and my daughter and my son met the kittens, they were like, "You call him little boy?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, my daughter's like, "No." Yeah, email me, honey. I want to know. That's interesting if you found something out. But so she's like, "No, you can't call him little boy. He needs a better name than that." I'm like, "Okay, well, let's figure out a name." My daughter picked Figaro. The only reason I can think of, because like I said, Disney is a thing in our family. The only thing I can think of is Figaro is the name of one of the kittens in Aristocats. It's Marie, O'Toole, and Figaro, I believe, are the 3 kittens' names. And I think that's where she came up with Figaro, is because it was one of the kittens in Aristocats. So that's where he got his name. It's because my daughter decided little boy was not a good enough name, which I agree with her. So she picked Figaro. And so, yeah, so he is Figaro, he is Figures, and he has no teeth. So once in a while, he's just little gummy boy. And I still call him little boy sometimes too. Hi, Figures and Figures. He's a little Figures. Hey, little Figures. Are you cute, boy? Look at you being so cute. He's rolling around by my feet right now. But yeah, so that's where Figaro got his name, because it started out as little boy, and my daughter said nope, and she gave him the name Figaro, and that's just how it's been. All right, so that's that. Now I gotta find his sister. Hold on, let me see if I can find his sister quick. Where is she? Where's my little Amber? Amber. she is right now. Oh, there she is. Hello, Amber. Come here. No, not Meow. Come here, silly girl. Come here, little Amber. Okay, so this, dun, da, da, is little Miss Amber. Yes, I know. Is also one of Mittens and Perfect's kittens. She's a true calico rather than a diluted calico like her mom. And she is Figaro's sister. I know, honey. She also has no teeth, so she's a little gummy girl. But yes, Amber is a sweet girl. She's a sweet baby. Now, how she got her name, listen, nobody come for me on this, okay? So when kittens were born, Princess had a bad habit of trying to hide Amber. So when I go to check on the kittens, it was like all the kittens were there except for Amber. And Princess would be nowhere to be found because she kept taking Amber and trying to hide Amber, right? Well, I hate saying this because now I feel bad for doing it, but here's the truth of it. So every time she would take Amber and hide her and she'd go missing, my girlfriend, I had a girlfriend at the time, or a friend of mine that was a girl, and she was my roommate at the time. And I'd be like, Sammy, she'd be like, what? I'd be like, got another Amber alert, because the parental kidnapping thing. I know, nobody come for me, nobody nothing. It's just something. I'm like, Amber alert, can't find the cat again. And so we'd have to go on a mad dash around the house trying to find the kitten, because you got to understand, these kittens were only like a week old, 2 weeks old. I was like, oh my God, something's going to happen to her. So after so many times of this, Amber just stuck. So like it or not, that's how she got her name. Like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to lie about it. That's just what happened at the time. I just kept saying Amber alert whenever she'd go missing because Princess would steal her. And that's just it. Her name just stuck. So that's how she got her name. That's the honest truth of it. Obviously, it was never meant to be a joke in that sense. It was just because Princess kept taking the kitten and hiding her. And so at the time, that's just what we did around the house. I mean, like I said, don't cancel me. Don't come for me. It was how many years ago? And it was that's just the story. So am I proud of it? No. But that is how she got her name. So that's the truth of that. Now that we got that, please don't cancel me for that, okay, guys? It's old. Listen, I could have made something up. I could have. No, I couldn't have, because I really am a really horrible liar. You guys have been like, what kind of story is that? That's dumb. Anyways, so that's just so you guys see, that's how bad of a liar I am. Even though I know that it was not the best reason in the world, I'm still going to tell you because I just tell the truth. Even though it's a horrible truth. I'm sorry. I really am, actually. Okay. Let me go look and see. Amber's a great name. It is a great name. It turned out to be a great name in the end. It started out just because she kept going missing, but now it's just it does fit her very well. So thank you, Cam. I appreciate that, because I feel really bad. And now I'm just rambling because I feel bad. God dang it. Listen, none of us are perfect. We all make dumb mistakes sometimes. We all do silly things sometimes. That time doesn't seem like so bad. Listen, at the time I did that, I did not plan on having a YouTube channel that I was going to explain that to later on. So there you go. That sound even, I don't know that sound. Okay, I'm gonna go look and see who's next. Hang on. All right, Amber, 11. Okay. Oh, so Hazel, Bagheera. Okay. So next, guys, would be. Come here, pretty girl. Come here, beautifuls. Okay, next would be my beautiful little Hazel. This is Hazel. Yes, look how pretty she is. She's such a beautiful girl. She's such a beautiful little kitten. Yes, she is a beautiful little kitten. She's such a beautiful little girl. Oh, yes, she is. She's so pretty. Okay. All right, you can sit down. Okay, so that's Hazel. I did not name Hazel either. The roommate that I was telling you about, Sammy, she actually is the one that found Hazel. Thanks, Kim, for the support. I sent you the email and I'm fuming about it. Oh, honey, I bet. Thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate that. And I will check that email. I'm not going to do it right now because obviously if you wanted it in here, you'd say something. But thank you for that, honey. And I will for sure check out the email as soon as we're done here. So I'm not going to open it now because then it won't be new and then it won't give me. Right now it's a notification on my phone, so I'm gonna leave it on there like that so I can look at it afterwards because I don't remember. So Hazel, like my roommate Sammy, she actually is the one that found Hazel and brought her home. You think it's fun? Okay, okay, thank you. Listen, that made me feel better. Thank you very much. I mean, it kind of was. I'm gonna stop talking about it because I really do feel bad now. But yeah, so she brought her home, and at first she wanted to name her like Pumpkin or something, and I'm like, no, dude, it's not a pumpkin. But I think what Sammy was going for, I think Sammy had it in her mind that Hazel, like hazel eyes, were like just a brown color. And because she's a tortie and she kind of has that, if you look at her, she is kind of a brown hazel. Because like my eyes are hazel, but mine are the green hazel. She would be more closer to a brown hazel eye. So I think that's what she was going for. Okay, good. Then I won't put it on here, honey. Don't worry. But yeah, so she's like, pumpkin? I'm like, we're not naming the cat Pumpkin. It doesn't look like a pumpkin. There's no pumpkin about this cat. No. So she's like, what about Hazel? And I'm like, actually, Hazel kind of works. Okay. So it wasn't me that named her. It was actually my roommate, Sammy, at the time. So Sammy, if you ever watch this, shout out, girl. There's Hazel. Yeah, there's a baby. So yeah, so my roommate named her Hazel. And I think it was because of the fact that she reminded her of the brown hazel eyes, which I agree with. Yeah. She's a beautiful little girl. She got short little legs and she's adorable. I just love her to death. I love them all to death. I do. Okay, so next, I gotta go get one. That Clover. I have a temperamental tortie. Haha. I think that's a tortie trait. I know that they say that just because their coloration has nothing to do with their personality. Oh yes, it does. Because ragdolls, yeah, definitely, yeah. Ragdolls they definitely have a personality trait, and so do. But ragdolls aren't really a coloring pattern either. No, but torties definitely have a personality, and that's got to do with their coloring and stuff. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they do. Okay, I gotta go get the next one. Hold on, guys. Just for a hint, we're on number 13. Come on. Come on, baby boy. Come on, my little baby boy. This is my little baby boy. All right. Ready? Ta-da! It's Bagheera. Yes, Bagheera is the next kitty in line. Now, we did a deep dive into Bagheera in the members only stream. I think not last week, and the weekend before, and his name was originally Jasper. So, a friend of the family has this kitty, and well, she actually had two kitties. Her and her girlfriend had two kitties, and they ended up going their separate ways. One of the partner took one kitty with her, and she kept the other kitty, Jasper. And that was the name that she named him when she got him. She got him actually from a Petco adoption when he was 2 months old. So he was Jasper from the time he was 2 months old until I got him when he was about 5 years old, I think. Here, you want to go in the front room and play? Here, you want to go in the front room and play, baby boy? Here you go. Here you go, baby. Here you go, pumpkin. No, this is Sherlock. No, you leave him alone. Let him be. You just let him be. No, you guys leave him alone. So he was Jasper when he was 2 months old when he was adopted, and then when they split up and she found herself working a lot to just pay the bills and everything, she called me and asked me if I would take him because she didn't think it was fair to him that he spent so much time at home alone, which I get. I understand. She had to work double hard now because she was the only one paying the bills, and I get it. So yeah, so I ended up taking him, but the minute I took one look at him, all I could see was the Jungle Book and the Black Panther, Bagheera. And I was like, he's not a Jasper, he's a Bagheera, and that's how it is. So I actually renamed him when he was 5 years old and I took him, and so his name is now Bagheera. And that's why, because of the Jungle Book. Yeah. And Gertrude's here. Hi, Gertrude. How you doing? And David Gray. Oh, David, you are in here. Congratulations on the membership, hon. I'm so glad to see you in here. Looks like my Oscar. Yeah, listen, I love black cats, you guys. I love black cats. And just so you guys know, just so we're all aware, October is Black Cat Awareness Month. Just so you know. I don't know how many of you guys were already aware of that, but yes. Hi, twin. So yeah, so that's how Bagheera got his name, because when I got him, his name was Jasper, and I was like, nope. ASMR, my black cat's name is Oscar. Oh, it is. That's awesome. Oh my God, yay. So you and David both have a cat named Oscar, and I'm assuming both black cats named Oscar, since David said he looks like his cat. That's awesome. Yeah, so that's how Bagheera got his name, because of the Jungle Book. So now after Bagheera comes, hang on, I gotta find him. I told you I'd show you the kitties as we go. Come here, baby. Come here, my boy. Come here, my little boy. Okay, so this here is Marbles. Yeah, Marbles is next. Hello, Marbles. Hello, handsome boy. Yes, hello, my handsome little boy. My handsome little Marbles. I love you so much. Yes, I do. Oh, shake. Yes, you're a handsome boy. Are you my handsome Marbles? Yes, you are my handsome Marbles. I love you so much. Yes, I do. I love you so much. Yes, I do. There you go. Thank you. But yeah, that's Marbles. Marbles got his name because this is the dumbest reason, you guys. So I got Marbles, brought him home, and my son at the time, well, actually, my son still has this cat. My son's cat's name is Granite. Granite. Yeah. So my son looks at me and goes, "Can we name him Marbles?" I go, "Why?" He goes, "Because then we have Granite and Marble." Listen, I didn't say these were going to be in-depth and interesting stories. They were just going to be stories. So yes, when I brought him home, my son really wanted me to name him Marbles, just so that we had Granite and Marbles. So I was like, okay, fine. So his name is Marbles. That's really all there is to that one, just because my son thought that was funny. And there's more to that story, but we're going to get to that in a little bit. Yeah, we'll get to that in a little bit. Because there's actually an additional one that got at just you'll see it. Hang on, I gotta see who's next. I think Oswald's next. Hang on. Oswald's 15. Yeah, Oswald and okay. Okay. Next we have, where'd he go? I just seen him. Where'd he go? Oswald! Remember Oswald? Oh, you're right here. Oh my God, I thought I saw you. God, I'm standing right, you guys, come on, nobody told me that. I'm standing right next to him. So this is Oswald. Okay. Now, if you guys ever heard me get mad at him, his name is Oswald Cobblepot. Why is his name Oswald Cobblepot? Because my daughter said he needed to have a penguin name since he's wearing a tuxedo just like a penguin does. And the most famous penguin on TV is the penguin from Batman, Oswald Cobblepot. So my daughter named him. Yep. Ta-da! David, Oscar's sister is named Valeria. They are named for immigrants who died trying to swim the Rio Grande a few years back. I told both of them they would always live in the U.S. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. I thought you would say because he lost his marbles. Nope, it's just because my son thought it was funny. Oswald is never a bad boy. Never. Okay. All right. Gertrude. Hey, Gertrude wants you to come live with her. Yeah. Oswald, do you want to go stay with Gertrude? Yeah? No? You don't know. So anyways, yeah, so he's Oswald Cobblepot. That is literally his whole name. And that's because my daughter thought that was appropriate. And I mean, I can't say that she was wrong, because if you guys have ever seen the movie Batman, especially the one with Michael Keaton, go back and watch that one where Danny DeVito plays Oswald Cobblepot, the penguin. Watch that one. Watch how the penguin behaves. Ta-da! Yeah. So now, after Oswald comes, where is she? Where's my little peoples? Peoples! Where are my little peoples? Peoples! Where are my little peoples at? There's my little peoples. Come here, peoples. Hey, Tater Tot, you leave her alone. Tater Tot, come on. Hey, come here, Mama's little Pete. Come here. Peoples, come here. Come here, little Pete. No, you come here, little silly girl. Come here, don't you mad me. Don't you mad me. Don't you mad, Mama. Okay, so here we go, guys. This is Pebbles. Yay, little Pebbles. Mwah. Pebbles is actually Oswald's sister. We actually went to pick up Oswald because there was two kittens that needed a home. And when we got there with my two kids, each kid grabbed a kitten and decided, hey, guess what? We're bringing them both home. Yay! So Pebbles is the last part of that story that I told you a little while ago. So now we had Granite, Marble, and Pebble. Get it? That was the last part of that. So yeah. So Pebbles got her name just because we already had Granite, we had Marbles, and now my son decided he thought Pebbles was a great addition. Welcome to the world of my children, guys. Keep them in solid all black cats as well as all cats, especially black ones. Listen, Tammy, you're not wrong. I keep them inside. My tuxedo cat's name is Chia, and it took a whole year to touch her. I have a clouder of cats also. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, China. Okay. I can't seem to be able to type today. You're okay. Listen, all of us do that in here. We've learned how to try to read between the lines because yeah. Yes, Gertrude, rock quarry. Listen, we got a whole entire rock quarry. We got marble, we got granite, we got pebble. That's how. Listen, I'm just telling you how they got their names. That's how she got her name is because of the fact that we already had marbles and granite. Yeah. Now, after her comes, I think Silva. Yeah. Now I'm not gonna be able to pick up Silva. That shirt you're wearing is too funny. Oh, you like this? Brown topaz. Stop it, Gertrude. So now that you've said that, Tammy, we have come to the cat that I cannot pick up, and that is Silva. It's not that I can't pick her up. She just will not. She does not want to be manhandled. She doesn't want to be whatever. Now, if I'm sitting on the couch, she will come over, crawl up in my lap, purr. I can pet her. I can pet her belly. I can do all that stuff. But she has to be the one to initiate it. If I walked over there and tried to grab her right now, she would freak out and launch. So anyway, so this is Silva. Silva got her name because you're gonna love this, you guys. We were on a road trip. And we were doing a store in Silva, Missouri. Yeah. So we were doing a store in Silva, Missouri, and I found this little kitten right outside of the door of the gas station. And so I named her Silva. That is literally how she got her name because we were in Silva, Missouri when we found her. And you're going to hear that story again. You already know that though. That's nice. Nice. You respect Silva's boundaries. Listen, I do. All my cats are pretty good. I mean, as you guys have seen, I can pick up all the cats. I can take them around. I can do whatever. But Silva is just the one that does not want anything to do with that. And yeah, I do. I respect her boundaries. She will come to me when she wants to, and I know she does, and she loves me, and she loves snuggling with me. But it has to be on her terms. And I think it's more rewarding that way when your cat comes to you on their terms instead of you making them come to you. So yeah. I'm amazed how your cats let you pick them up. One of mine does for a minute, but the two calicos, no way. Like I said, they are a bit Tammy. David, I have a dog also. Does anyone else have a dog or other pets? Everybody feel free to jump in here and chime away at that. Now, David, I don't know how long you've been around the channel. I used to have a dog. She was actually part of the channel for a little while. Her name was Phoenix. We had to let her go last November, so it's been almost a year now since we had Phoenix. But we had a little puppy dog around here too for a while. So now we are down to. I just saw her. She was just standing here. There she is. All right. So now we've got our little tater tot. This is Sadie. Yeah, this is Saders. She's a little Saders. Sadie. This is my little Sadie. Sadie. So I did not name Sadie. I actually got Sadie from Michelle, my friend Michelle. She's been on the channel before. For those of you that have been around for a while, you guys have seen her. Michelle brought me this kitten, and she liked the name Sadie. I said, that's fine. If you want to name the cat, I don't care. Hey guys, love this channel. Would it be okay to share my new cat wrap? As long as it's appropriate, Cozy C. As long as it's appropriate. How about that? And welcome in. Nice to have you. So Sadie came, Michelle named her Sadie. She is also Satyrs, Satyr Tater, Satyr Tater Tot, Tater Tot. She's got a bunch of names. So Irma's here. Hi, Irma. And My Life with 21 Cats is here. Hi, honey. How you doing? How are you? Um, Hi, Kim and Chad. Hi, Irma. Sadie inspects everything. She really does. I saw your channel earlier and I was very interested in it, but thought I might want to get more cats. Right? Listen, I know, right? It's kind of like, like some people can't be around other people's kids without getting baby fever. You get around other people's cats and you're like, oh, I'm not kidding. I know. It's totally appropriate. As long as you promise it's appropriate. As long as it's appropriate and there's no bad things in it, feel free. Um, so Sadie came to me with a name that Michelle gave her, and so her name is kind of one of those evolution names too. It's Sadie, Satyr, Satyr Tater, Satyr Tater Tot, Tater Tot, Tot, Tater. It's an evolution name. So, anyways, now that brings us to, where is he? I don't know where this one is right now. Hang on. Choo choo. Where's my little choo choo? Choo choo choo. If he's sleeping right now, he might not come running. I don't know. I don't know where choo choo went. Choo choo. Where's my little chewy man? Chewy, chewy, chew. No, Chewy, Chewy, Chew. Okay, I think you guys know who Chewy is. Oh, there he is. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that Chew man. Look at him. Look at him. This is my little Chew man. This is Chewy. Hello, Chewy. So Chewy actually came to me because my ex-roommate Randy, when he moved in, he had this new kitten, and Randy is a huge fan of like nerd stuff, and including Star Wars. And so Chewy's name is actually Chewbacca. So, Chewy for short. But he came with his name because my buddy Randy, when he moved in, he had this kitty, and his kitty's name was Chewbacca. We all call him Chewy. And so he came with a pre-done name. That was not me. We have a Wicket from Star Wars. That's awesome. I love that. I love Wicket. That's awesome. That seriously is so cool. I have 7 kitties, one of whom is Sadie. Oh, I love that. That's awesome too. I'm going to get some food and see if I can type better. Okay, well, good luck with that, David. I hope that works out for you because sometimes that actually works for me. Oh, by the way, so before we get to the last one, okay, I got to ask a question of my ladies in here, okay? For those of you that have gone through hot flashes, I have to ask a question. This is serious. I'm being totally serious because I'm dealing with this and then I'm asking this question because it literally was affecting my ability to function earlier. And when something is affecting my ability to function, it affects my ability to care for these guys. So that's why I'm asking you guys, because I need to know if this is normal. I had a hot flash earlier today, and it was so drastic that I literally was trying to type to Jenna, and all I could type was the words hot flash incoming, hang on, and send. And I barely got through it because my eyes were starting to literally like cross. Words were starting to, like, the letters were starting to jump around on the screen in front of my face because the hot flash was coming on so quickly and so drastically. And so I'm just wondering, is that something that has happened to anybody else? And I'm dead serious. I'm really wondering if that has ever happened to somebody else. Hot flashes that come on so bad that, my eyes were literally, I felt like my eyes were starting to jump around in my head, and the letters on my keyboard on my phone were like jumping around to where all I could literally type to her was hot flash incoming, hold on. And I said send, and that was it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Clover. I'm literally, that was scaring me earlier. It was absolutely scaring me. Oh, yeah, it was awful. I don't like it. They're coming on more often lately. They're getting more severe, and they're starting to do things like that. But like I said, this is all new to me. And if it's something that's affecting my ability to function, it's obviously affecting my ability to function in the house, and therefore affects them. And I just need to know if this is normal or not. So please understand that, guys. Please be patient with me. And if I'm ever on here, because I have a feeling this is going to end up happening. Oh my God. if I'm ever in here and all of a sudden I just go, hang on, guys, and I have to either just sit down on the floor out of sight, or I have to walk away. Oh, just know that I apologize ahead of time. But when it affects me as badly as it did earlier today, that's a moment where I might have to go, hey guys, I got to cut this off. I gotta go, and I might cut it off because I literally couldn't. I couldn't see. I couldn't function. I couldn't nothing. It was so scary. I was like, kind of, I'm on my own with this. I'm like, oh my god. Ugh. And it never even occurred to me. I don't know why I didn't think about this. I should just call my stepmom because she's nurse. She's been a nurse my whole life. I should just call her and be like, help, mom, help. Oh my god. And Andrea's here. Hi, Andrea. How you doing, honey? How are you guys doing? Oh, Cozy, thank you so much. Yeah, listen, it's awful. It's so awful, you guys. It's so I don't like it. I don't like it. And there's moments where it's terrifying. It is literally terrifying because like I said, I'm on my own here and I don't have anybody here to help me or help me through these things to tell me if something's normal. And because it never occurred to me, I could just call my stepmom. I could just ask her. I probably should. But yeah, it's been rough lately. They've been really just kicking my butt. And yeah, I just was wondering if anybody else went through that. So thank you, Clover, for answering that. And thank you guys so much for sharing your experience with these things because, oh, and they're exhausting too. Yes, call mom. I think I'm gonna call mom and just be like, help, mom, help. um, okay, so last but certainly not least, guys. I know, hello. Where'd she go? Hey, you were just right here for the last like whole hour. Where'd you go? No, not you. Where did he get you? Where is she? There she is. Hello, Pumpkin. Hello, little girl. Come here. Come here, we gotta go do something. We gotta go see everybody. Yeah, everybody would like to say hi to you. Drum roll, please. It's Hannibal. Look at the little face. Look at her, you guys. Look at her little face. Look at how cute. Look how adorable she is. Look at, and you guys can see her so much better now. Look how cute she is, you guys. Oh my God, she's so cute. She's little Hannibal. Yeah, she's my little Hannibal. Yeah, mwah, little Hannibal. Hi, Pumpkin. Hi, my little belly butt. Okay, so this is Hannibal, and her little nickname is Belly Butt or Little Belly. Huh? Look at her. Look at her. Oh, yeah, you guys can see this much better now. If you look at her, hopefully you guys can see it a little bit better now. If you notice, she is actually not just a gray kitty. She's a short-haired diluted calico, but she's a very diluted calico, and she has one, count it, one white spot right here. Yep, she's got her one white spot. The rest of her, like if you look right here, that's not just shadowing. She's actually tan right here and gray and cream colors. And she's also got a little white spot on her little chin right here. Doesn't she? She got a little white spot right here and she got a little white spot under her chin. Huh, yes. Okay, let go. Let go. Let go. Let go, Mama. There we go. Mwah. Here you go, Pumpkin. Sorry, I didn't mean to take you away from the water dish. Go get some water. Good girl. She plays in the water because you know what? She's soaking wet. Her feet are all wet. There she goes. But yeah, so Hannibal, for those of you that might be new and you don't know Hannibal's story, we got her on a road trip. Guess where we were? We were in Hannibal, Missouri. So Silva was found in Silva, Missouri, and Hannibal, we got because she's a girl, and Hannibal is kind of a guy name if we were going to go with a guy name. If she would have been a boy, her name would be Hannibal. But since she's a girl, Jenna, beautiful Jenna, is the one who came up with Hannibal for her to be named after where we found her. So there you go, guys. There you go. That's all the kitties. That's all their names. That's all the reasons why they have their names. Stork Kiss. I know she's so cute. Look, she's so cute. I know she's so cute. It's normal, Kim. I'm 62. Been there, done that. Oh God, I'm so glad. Every time I see Hannibal, I'm so jealous. I don't have a gray cat. I had a calico gray cat I had for 8 years, but lost her years ago. Yeah, when we first picked her up, I honestly thought that she was just a gray cat. But then now that she's starting to grow, because I noticed at first when we first got it, I was like, there's some like color variation in here. It's not just gray. I wonder what it is. And then as she's grown, the colors are starting to get a little bit more defined, a little bit more vibrant. But yeah, she is definitely the cream white, like the creamy tan, the creamy white, and her gray color is more of that. I guess the only way I can say it is just that creamy gray. Kind of like here, to give you some idea, it's kind of like Polly. If you look at Polly, Polly seems like she'd be a great cat, but she's actually a very, very diluted long-haired calico as well, because when I lay her fur down and you look at it, she is actually dark gray back here, and then right here is the creamy tan color, and then she's got white underneath. So she is actually a very diluted calico as well. Yeah. Andrea, oh, I missed a whole the show. I'll rewatch it with Dixie. Oh, Dixie. Hi, Dixie kitty. All the little kitties, all the little kitties, all the little kitties, all the little kitties. If you like it, then you should have put a collar on it. I don't listen. It's hard to tell on camera. I know it's hard to tell on camera. It really is. But yeah, they are definitely diluted calicos. Ears straightened up at attention. Oh, Dixie, kitty, 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 kitty. Listen, if you guys didn't know, I like to talk to the kitties through the screen. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun because they always react. Irma says, "Oh my, Hannibal is the only one whose name I remember." Does anyone here clean 24/7? I do, which is why at the beginning of the stream I was talking about, I was looking at my pants, because look at, guys, look at, I am wearing one of my rattiest, oldest, these are my Tommy girl sweatpants. I'm not joking you when I say I've had these pants for almost 15 years. I've had these pants for almost 15 years. And they are so ratty. They've got holes in them and everything else, but they are one of my favorite pairs of pants, and they're really thin too. They're wearing really thin. That's why there's holes in them, because I have had them for so long. But they're so comfy, they're so cozy, and they're the ones I like to wear around the house when I'm just hanging out with the cats, because yeah, I'm constantly cleaning. I'm always cleaning around the house. I'm doing litter boxes, I'm cleaning the floor, I'm scrubbing up a mess here or there, because Lord knows cats puke all over the place, and when you have 20 of them, it's like a rotating schedule. Yeah. So yeah. I think that's all. That's everybody. That's everybody's stories. And yeah, but yeah, that's why I have this on, because again, when I'm running around the house, I'm picking up kitties. I don't know what a kitty stepped in, but while I was picking up kitties, somebody stepped in something, and now it's on my shirt. Well, welcome to my life with 20 cats. I mean, it's just what happens. Is it muriatic acid is going to burn my skin? No, I don't care. I'm at home with my cats, and I don't care. Yeah. Yep, sure do. 5 minutes without my floor. Yeah, exactly. Oh, little kitties are just adorable, almost as much as mine. All right. So I know everybody thinks their kitties are the most cutest kitties in the whole world, and you know what? Everybody's right. Everybody's right. So in my house, I don't ever say who's the cutest kitty. No, I don't. You know why? Because they're all equally cute. So I'm like, who's the cutest Sherlock in the whole world? Because in my world, he's the cutest Sherlock in the whole world. Who's the cutest Polly in the whole world? That's what I do. Yeah, never ending poop fest. It really is. It really is, guys. Oh, and I've got some things to tell you guys. So, some things have come up this weekend for Jenna. So, change of plans, like good news and bad news kind of thing. Okay, good news and bad news. Bad news is we lost Jenna this weekend. No, but for good reason. She got some things going on that she needs to handle and take care of. And I told her not to worry about it. She's got this. I've got this. No big deal. Go take care of what you got to take care of. Have fun. Do whatever. Oh, are you out of here, Cozy? Thank you for joining us. Thank you, honey. Very much appreciate it. Have a good night. So Jenna's going to take care of some stuff this weekend. So we are on our own for our members only stream on Saturday. So, and Irma says, I have to go now. So see you all some other day. Irma, thank you for being here, honey. Have a good night. We'll see you later. But yeah, so we're on our own for our members only stream on Saturday. So I think we're gonna do off the rails on Saturday. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So yeah, so Saturday is gonna be our members only stream at 1 o'clock Eastern, and we are gonna do off the rails on Saturday because it's just us. And we're gonna handle that on our own because we can do that. We're flexible. We can do this. Yeah. Jenna says I feel really bad. I'm like, don't feel bad. We got this. You know how I am. I can work on the fly. I got this. So no. So the bad news is we lost Jenna for the weekend, but the good news is that means Sunday we are back on for coffee and cleanup in the morning. What about that? Because I know you guys like coffee and cleanup. So, and I wasn't going to do it because me and Jenna had something planned for that day, but it's okay. It's okay. She's got things to take care of, and I want her to take care of the stuff because she needs to, and we can handle things. So we are going to do off the rails on Saturday at 1 o'clock Eastern for all the members. And on Sunday morning at 9 o'clock Eastern, we are going to do our coffee and cleanup. What do you guys think about that? So yeah, that's the shift in plans. Otherwise, tomorrow night, same as I said last night, we are going to do our dinner date night, but we are going to do yes, Andrea, back tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, Sunday morning, we will do coffee and cleanup. Tomorrow night, we are not going to do dinner date night. We are going to do dessert date night. And you guys remember what I said we're going to make? We're going to make batik cake. What's a batik cake? It's BTEEC. Better than everything except cat's cake. That's what I'm calling it. That's my name for it. I've already said it. I'm sticking to it. I am committed. Cheryl Smith. Hi, I need to catch up. Do you get to stay in your house? Yes, Cheryl. Hi, honey. We haven't seen you in a while. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I went to city council and I spoke in front of city council, and they are on my side, and we are working on changing the ordinance in this area so that there is exceptions for people like me who are responsibly taking care of their cats, even though there's more than 4. And yeah, I get to keep my house. So we're not only winning the fight, we're actually changing the ordinance in our area. So yes, I get to keep my house and I get to keep my kitties. I'm so glad you're here, Cheryl. Thank you for asking that. I really appreciate it. But yeah, so we're making batik cake tomorrow night, and I'm going to keep calling it batik cake. Here's what's going to happen, okay, guys? Here's what's going to happen. I'm calling it batik cake. One of you guys is going to like this recipe, and you're going to be like, I'm going to make that recipe. And you're going to make it, and you're going to tell your friends, hey, it's batik cake. They're going to go, what's a batik cake? And you're going to go, better than everything except cat's cake. And they're going to be like, oh my God, that's weird. And then they're going to tell their friend, and they're going to tell their friend. Next thing you know, everybody's going to call it batik cake. Watch. Have you ever done an audit at a gas station named Terrible? No. Huh. I sure have not. There's a gas station named Terrible? That's an awful name. What? Or is it Terrible S? Is that what you meant? Terrible S or Terribles? I don't know, but yeah. And so on and so on and so on. I know. Sweets are the best. Yes, especially batik cake. You guys are going to love it. I'm 6 minutes away from going live on my channel. Then I think I'll schedule something for after you're live. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations, honey. I'm so happy for you. That's awesome. I'm so excited for you. I really am. I'm so excited for you. I hope you get so much, just as much happiness and fun out of your channel as I've gotten out of mine. I've had so much fun with this. I really have. On Saturday? Okay. And Mark's here. Hi, Mark. How you doing, honey? Welcome in. Cheryl says, that's wonderful. I'm so happy for you, and you're the reason that they will change the law. You're the best. You know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right, because I fought. Because I didn't give up. Because I fought for what I believed in, for what I knew was right. And I know what I'm doing is right. And I know that I'm doing it responsibly, and I know that I'm doing good. And I was not going to just sit back and just let somebody. If I had to leave because of the law, then I would have left. Simple as that. It's the law. There's nothing, I mean, that just had to be done, right? But I didn't feel like it was right. So I had to, at least, if I was going to leave, I was at least going to leave saying I tried. I didn't expect it to work, but damn it, it worked. It did. It worked. It worked. I mean, I obviously am doing something very right and very good because city council agreed with me, and I'm really proud of that. I'm very proud of that. Kim, you keep on being a superhero. I'm going to have to propose to you instead. Gertrude, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I've already done those two. I'm not doing it again. Just done with dinner. I have to get my clients ready for bed shortly, but I wanted to stop in and say hi to everyone for a bit. Hi, Mark. Thank you so much. Honey, it's so nice of you to stop in here when you're at work in between things. That really means a lot to me. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate it. So, anyways, guys, we came in here to just do some chit chatting so I can give you guys a history on everybody's names, where they all came from. So I hope the person, I don't remember who asked me about the names, but I hope the person that asked about the names sees this and gets the answers to their questions. And yeah, I think I am going. What time is it? Oh my God, it's almost 6:30. Oh, it's getting to be my bedtime, you guys. Oh, listen, I'm not joking about that. I'm not kidding. When I said the hot flashes, like literally wipe me out, they wipe me out. I go through hot flashes and then I am so exhausted after that. Like it just physically exhausts me to where I'm just like, I can't. So yeah, it's 6:30 at night and I'm sitting here going, all right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get out of here and I am going to, we are so in relief that it worked. I'm so, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I am going to get out of here and then I'm going to go grab Gira. I'm going to go in my room. I'm going to put Gira on my bed with me. I'm going to turn my TV on in my room and I'm going to sit back and I'm going to relax for like an hour and a half or so. And then I'm going to put Bagheera in the front room. I'm going to put Hannibal in her kennel and I am going to crawl into bed and I am going to go to sleep so that I can do work tomorrow, get home and be done with it. Yeah. Andrea, have a good day tomorrow. Kim, hopefully no flashes. Sleep good tonight. Thank you so much, honey. I really appreciate that. And adventures in my life, I will go check my email and I will check that out too. I'll write you back. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you guys for your interest in the kitties. Thank you guys for your interest in me and this channel and all your love and all your support and everything you guys do on a daily basis. Once again, we'll be back tomorrow night for dessert date night. And we'll be here for the members only stream on Saturday. We're going to do Off the Rails. And then on Sunday morning, we'll be back in here for coffee and cleanup. And if you check the description of all the videos, don't forget, guys, there's a GoFundMe in there. Please check it out. If you guys can't contribute to that, that's fine. If you can share it or whatever else, that would be wonderful. I would really appreciate that. Terrible S. It's a story. You can look it up, Kim. I work there. I'm going to have to look it up. I will look it up. It's 5:30 p.m. I'm exhausted every day. I have not even done much today. I know, huh? All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. We will see you guys next time. Bye.